Hello, I am. I hope this episode finds you well. I've been wanting to say that for a long time. I'm Lesedi. If it's the first time you're watching, welcome. And if it's not the first time, welcome back. I'm not alone as per usual. What? Why are you wearing shades? This is the second person I'm interviewing with shades, and I feel like I must come through with something. Anyways, Letlhogonolo, where do you come from?
You said it, Letlhogonolo.
How are you?
Yeah, my name is Letlhogonolo Makubela. I'm 27 years of age.
Okay.
I'm from Pretoria, Kusoshada.
Oh, what that man?
Yeah.
Dinsa.
So I'm also a postgraduate student studying business admin.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm an entrepreneur businessman. And then billionaire in the making.
Oh, hey now. Okay. Well, before we start the show, I'm going to do something very quick for you. Get quick fire, ne? What? Why? Oh my nervous. It's to calm you down.
Yeah.
Okay, soccer or Formula One?
Soccer.
Really? Nike or Puma?
Nike.
Weaves or braids?
Braids.
Why?
I don't know.
Let me think. A holiday at the beach or a holiday at the mountainside?
I'll go to the beach.
Is it?
Yeah, I'll go to the beach.
Why? Yeah.
Django.
I got some knowledge. What are you talking about? No, I'm joking. Okay, have I calmed you down? Have I made you more?
I don't know. We'll see how this goes.
Well, let's see how it goes. Exactly. I see you've got your product here.
Yeah.
Rush. Let's talk about that. How did that start? In fact, let's take it a step back.
Okay.
You studied business administration.
Yeah.
What inspired you then to get into entrepreneurship?
I think it came naturally, man.
Okay.
For me to become an entrepreneur, it's not something that I had to think it over and stuff. You know, I always have that edge to bargain. You know, I love money. I want to become rich. And then I've realized that I'm not the 9-to-5 type of guy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's why I'm in business. And also my creative mind, my ability to solve problems personally, socially, and economically.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And more than anything, but to become rich, man, and change the world.
I like it. You sound like Richard Branson. But if you don't make money, it don't make sense.
Yeah.
But did you start off as an entrepreneur or and then got into...
Oh, I never worked in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez. How do you do it?
I never worked.
Yeah.
I've been hustling since, ever since, you know. In fact, I started hustling when I was in grade 10.
Okay.
I used to sell sweets during break time.
Oh, you're that guy.
Yeah. So, hence I say it comes naturally. It's not something where I had to think about it or I want to become an entrepreneur. It came to me and then it happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's start at the beginning of the Rush journey. And is it just perfumes? Is it a whole conglomerate of things?
Okay.
Or
Rush store basically, we used to sell handbags and socks only before we started with the perfumes. We recently launched perfumes. So what we did is that we had to relaunch, you know, rebrand the business and stuff. And then we wanted to offer people our products because of most of our customers, they've been crying like, man, dude, you must do your own thing. We want to support local. We want to support South African manufactured brands.
Yeah.
So hence we started saying, okay, sharp, we must start with our own thing.
Yeah.
And I've been in love with colognes and stuff.
I mean, I can smell it and it's good. I'm trying to get to the point where we speak about how do you make it happen, but
So even like my family and friends, they know me. I always smell good. So so I had to give people like a piece of me. So this is basically my first offering, my first official offering.
Where you've created from the bottom.
Yeah, my baby, my firstborn.
So, so now with the handbags and the socks, did you actually make those locally or did you source them locally or how did that look like?
I sourced them. You know, I bought from different suppliers. Most of the suppliers, they came from China.
Yeah.
So I bought from those suppliers and I resold them to people.
Okay.
So I didn't create them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why most of people, they're complaining. They wanted me to do something of our own, our pride, you know. Yeah. So
Okay, well, now you started something of your own. Like, how does this happen? This happen?
See, you want my secrets?
I mean, I don't want your secrets, but okay. So first, how did you come up with the idea that okay, cool, okay, you've loved scent? Is that why you got into it? Were you just like maybe, or were you like people like coming at?
You know the thing, like my friends, every time when you go out, what like breaking and say, Joe, the tail.
Yeah.
So and then everywhere I go, I don't know, you smell good, you smell good, you smell good. And I say like, why not? Let me give people like what they want. They want to smell good.
Give the people what they want.
So I thought like, yeah, it's best for me to give them what they want, you know, because you know, cosmetic and beauty products is fastest growing right now.
They sell a lot.
Everyone is conscious about how they look and how they smell. So yeah, so I've tapped into a very interesting market now.
Yeah. So how, like, just explain to me, how does this actually happen, Wafita? Do you smell the scent from the tree and then think, if I scrub this enough, I can turn it into oil? How does this happen?
Everything, like it's a whole complex process.
Yeah.
We manufacture everything ourselves.
Okay.
Yeah, so we buy, I can't mention the names, what do we do?
No, I respect that.
But then we buy the ingredients from different suppliers, you know.
Okay.
And then we bring them together.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we get people who are gonna come like and say, okay, let's choose this one. We're gonna go with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one is perfect. Or if we take this and this and we put it together, we're going to bring something nice out of it. So yeah, it's a whole lot of complex process. And then regarding the boxes and the bottles, we source it from, well, each and everything, it's sourced from there and there and there and there, and then we take
bring
everything.
it together.
Yeah.
Okay. And then once you've sourced it all, like, or what are your operating costs, or like how much are you looking at to make something like this happen?
At first, it was expensive, you know, because, you know, it's first time, so we're still testing, we're trying, you know, those things. But then now it's not expensive anymore because we know what we're doing.
Yes.
You know, we know where we're going to get this, we know where we're going to get this, you know, and so things like getting this thing, like, you know, the packaging, how it looks, getting it done, you know, they need to set up the machine, so you must pay setup cost and stuff.
Okay.
But then we're not gonna pay that anymore because of it's already there in the system.
Yeah. Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
And like printing one is probably more expensive than printing like 100 or whatever the case may be.
Mm.
Okay. Then weren't you afraid when you're testing yourself like first time and like your skin is burning?
Ah man.
Oh, that never happened.
Business is risk, man. You know.
Who are you testing on? Letlhogonolo. What are cheese?
But then I wasn't afraid because like I never thought of it as something already risky or stuff. So, because people have been doing it for quite a long time, and then I think the suppliers will have told me, if you do this, there's a possibility that it might burn your skin or stuff. So yeah, like not risky.
Yeah. And like, look at you now. Okay, so once you've done all of this and things like that, how did you then get into market?
How did I get into market?
Was it word of mouth? Or people knew you from the things you were selling already and then you just introduced that? I
already had like a niche, you know, people who have been following me, people who are aware of my brand and stuff, like Rush Store, people who know Rush Store. So most of my first customers, they come from previous ones. They are the previous people who supported me before and families and stuff. And then also social media. You know, social media is a big platform for us. So like, for example, on Twitter, per tweet, we reach an average of 50,000 people per tweet. Really? So
how do you do it?
Man, I've been in Twitter for a long time now. So and also I'm everywhere, basically. I'm everywhere. You go to the social markets, I'm there.
I was about to ask you, do you go to the markets and things like that?
You go to the clubs, I'm there. And
really?
I'm always wearing my uniform. So it's always there. Like even on Friday I was at this club in Soshani. And then two dudes, they came to me and say, they looked at my brand, no, we know you from somewhere. That's how I get my things to the market, you know, by being everywhere and trying to use all the platforms available.
Okay. And would you say your business administration that you learned and stuff helped in terms of making
a lot.
How so?
A lot. information is key and knowledge, basically. So most of it, like I apply. This is applied knowledge from what I've learned. You know, I've done retail business management.
Okay.
You know, now I'm doing business admin. So it's all about business. You know, you learn all the aspects from the book, even though there isn't everything, but then you learn most of the things from the book, and then you bring it to apply it here, personally, physically.
And I didn't ask you this in the beginning, but how long has this been running? Specifically the perfume.
The perfume.
Yeah.
We are 2 weeks now.
Really?
Yeah,
we got the exclusive. Okay, then the question I was going to ask you is like, okay, how do you then see like project money or like make enough for the demand? But now it's been 2 weeks, so I don't know if it's still a relevant question.
Can you repeat the question?
So how do you tell, or how do you manage So if you go to the markets, do you make like 10 or 100 no matter what? Or do you wait for pre-orders? Like, I'm just trying to think, if somebody's trying to start something like this, how should they go about it?
We don't wait for pre-orders. We just source everything, we put it together, and then we take it to the people. We are confident that we're going to sell. So there's no need for us to wait for pre-orders.
Joan! So,
it's $200 and $170 for students. Why not?
Why?
They're students, they're not working. You guys are working.
We've got more debt than students. What are you talking about? Not about that discount something. Okay, and you've got it for him and for her.
Yeah.
If I can tell properly. Sure. So somebody that's also trying to start something similar to this, what sort of advice would you give them? And also, wait, before you answer that, how long did it take you from production to then get to this?
From the beginning.
From the beginning.
From being the idea.
From the sourcing and the togetherness.
No, like from it being the idea, from thinking of it to now having the product, it took me 2 years.
Oh, wow.
It took me 2 years. And then, you know, the thing is that information, man, this industry, man, there are a lot of people who are selling perfumes and colognes and stuff. You can see everywhere in the street and stuff. But to this level, it's very few. We're competing with big stores here.
Yeah.
So the information is limited. So where are you going to get boxes? You got to try like
bottles.
All of the companies, the packaging companies and stuff, they're not doing the customized boxes.
Really?
Yeah.
What? How does that work? Like, don't you
them.
just pop up to a printing store like the boxy kids?
Man, like people who know me, like they'll tell you how long I've been like working on this thing.
Yeah.
It's been like 2 years.
Man, well done. And then in the meantime, so how much we say were your starting up costs to get to this 2 weeks ago?
Okay, from 2 years until when I had, you know, most of my expenses like were from, hence I said the setup fees, people who designs and stuff. So we spend like over 10,000 like getting this thing like into picture the way it is
now. You
pay people for information.
Yeah.
You pay people to do designs.
Yeah.
And then when it's the time for them to bring in the work, they did nothing or they can't do what you want them to do.
Yeah.
So you must go and pay someone else.
Sure though. Hey, well done though, hey? Yo, so in closing, again, back to my question. What advice would you give to people that are trying to start something like this or something in cosmetics? I know a lot of women are doing like lipsticks and like makeup and, you know, but men, very few enter into something like this where they start something at the beginning. So what advice would you give to somebody who's trying to start from the beginning? And
I'll say, know what you want, man. Like more than anything, find that thing that you love and that you want to do, you know.
Yeah.
And then go for it with your all.
Yeah.
It's not easy out there. There are vultures.
Yeah.
To be honest, there are vultures. People will give you wrong information and stuff, and people will come to you and tell you, no, this is not how it's done. You must do this, you must not do that. To be honest, there's no formula in doing anything. Make sure that you get what you want, get it done. Research as much as you can. Don't like Google has a lot of information, to be honest. If you can go to Google and find where can I get this, buy airtime, call those companies, can you do this for me, can you do this for me? Yeah, but then with all you have, like, go for it. Yeah, don't stop. Don't stop.
You sound super outgoing. What's next for the Rush store? The Rush company?
The Rush company, there's a lot, man. We're going to employ CEOs, marketing team, lawyers, accountants, man. Like, there's a lot going on. And then we're going to launch other items very soon, which I cannot mention now. But then probably...
Kuro, you're just like dangling a carrot in jail. Like.
Yeah, but then before the end of May, we're going to launch a new product, 2 of new products, as we grow. Basically, we're running a store.
Yeah, and then completely online.
Completely, yeah. But we're planning to go physical once we have enough money. You know, renting is very expensive and stuff.
Yeah.
So right now we're just focusing on
online. And pop-up stores.
Yeah, but then there are a lot of products that we're going to introduce, from clothing, you know, shoes, cosmetics, health products. There's a lot, man. Like, we're going very far.
Coming for everyone. I love it.
I'm coming for everything.
I absolutely love it, man. So anything in closing that maybe you want to mention, or first of all, also, where do we shop for your goodies?
Online. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram. It's Rush Store. Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook. I'm there, man. I'm everywhere.
Or Rush Store.
Rush Store. Just go. Yeah.
Website?
Nah, it's in the process.
It's in the process. Yeah. I'm putting on the spot because I know.
Somebody promised me.
Man, but thank you so much, Letlhogonolo, for coming through. I mean, I'm like so impressed by what's going on here, and I really, really wish you all the best. I know T1 say, in fact, I wanted to talk about funding. I mean, we met you through T1 Capital, exactly. Yeah. And how do you go about getting that funding? Or like just getting funding in J? Being funding ready. Yeah.
Okay. First of all, as I said, you must know what you're doing, né?
Yeah.
And then everything must be in paper.
Yeah.
The person who's going to fund you, they must know that this person is worth funding.
Yes.
I'm gonna get my money back after financial year.
Yeah.
So you need to sell it in the paper.
Yeah.
So yeah. But then I was fortunate enough that T1 Capital, they called me. They reached out to me, basically.
Yeah.
They've been eyeing on me, like how I push my things.
Yeah.
So they reached out to me and say, no, bro, we want to work with you.
Yeah.
What's your price?
Yeah. Nice, man. And you see, guys, somebody's always watching. Just always put your best foot forward. And with that said, in closing, I think we're done.
Yeah, but then more than anything, I want to thank people who are supporting me. You know, without the people, man, like, we wouldn't be here. Where we started, people were supporting me effortlessly. They even come back to support more.
Yeah.
So more than anything, thanks to them, you know.
Thank you, guys. And we out.